Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize I hit start. I've been here for a minute. Sorry, I was trying to get to my YouTube studio. That's on me. That's on me. All right, we're back. We're here for Indiana. We're here for Oregon. If you don't know, now you know. We are doing it. We're doing today's game for charity. We're doing it for the American Heart Association. So any donation is much appreciated, much obliged. I'll leave a link for it is pinned in the chat. You could also check out the description. You could also get a shirt if you're like, hey, I want to give, but I want to get a little something that shows that I did give. Well, shoot, strong like me a shirt. You could do long sleeve, you could do short sleeve. If you're on the X, it's my pinned comment on X right now, I believe. Let me just go check and confirm. But I'll also leave a link for it as a comment on X if you're viewing it there. Yeah, well, I mean, dude, Bama got bet up to -3.5. So Wyatt, I bet that sucker down because no, if you win by a field goal, then you're screwed. Forget that, brah. I don't play that game. I don't play that game. If you are on the X, hit that like, hit that heart. Repost it. Help your boy out. I also have pinned it in the chat. So there we go. By the way, second best sport, bodybuilding, has their biggest event today. That's sick. I don't know if it's second best sport. Bodybuilding's fun though. Oh, Lane Kiffin. Dude, Bowling Green now winning. Let's go. All right, I'm not saying I have hope, but Ole Miss up 10. Maybe a pick 6. Another touchdown. Makes it 14. So it makes it 24. Nah, yeah, we're screwed. We're screwed. Why am I even trying? Caleb Tiernan versus Penn State's pass rushers. Yeah, that is going to be a fun watch. Tiernan's very, very underrated. Why would you? Why? Oh, I got you, Nintendo Mike. You're still watching the Illinois game. That's fine. Penn State trying to recapture their mojo. Golly, good luck, man. I don't know what's up with Penn State, bro. Here, I want to get the game cast up here. Dude, Washington State's driving now too. Golly. You know what makes me sad is the bets that go wasted because of one miss. That just makes me sad and it makes me mad. Whoops. Dude, you could argue this might be the two best coaches in college football. That's not fair. This is a top 5. Like Kurt Cinetti's freaking amazing. I love me Kurt Cinetti. All right, so Oregon will be getting the ball first. I'm the king of reuse selections. I hear that, dude. I hear that. All right, guys. You can see I have Gojo's best bets for this slate coming up. Nebraska -6.5, Florida +7.5. Kansas, I believe in them. Sorry, Kirito. I believe in them. And we're going to get a touch back. We're going to get a look at this Oregon offense first and foremost. I'm not going to lie, like late Illinois touchdown kind of annoys me. All right, we're going to get a look at Dante Moore first, not UNLV. I had UNLV in the last one. Did I? Oh, I didn't. But I did talk about it. I do like UNLV -6.5. And fake handoff. Dante Moore feeling pressure, and he's sacked. That was quick. They got there and got there quick. And they're going to hand off, go to the ground game. Good little pickup there to Noah Winnington. I'm not worried. Texas Tech winning by 17, and we're going to spoil your parlay. That's fine. I'm not saying I included that in all my parlays. I'm not a madman. And going to go with the screen quick out. Is that Decorian Moore for a first? No, that's Bryant. Gary Bryant for a first off a screen. Shoot, I wonder where's Wade, man. He loves this. Isn't Dante Moore from Detroit? Is he from Detroit? I didn't know that. Which school has the best class of prospects for the upcoming draft? I'd have to go and look. I couldn't really tell you off the top of my head. And we're going to get a handoff here. It's Winnington with a nice little pickup there. And Moore dropping back, dumps it to Winnington, who's going to be, should have just went straight to get the first. Instead, it's going to be 3rd and 2. Penn State interception. No, dude. Drew Aller is. I don't know if you could even have Drew Aller on day 2 right now. Oh. It's going to be like a 4th and inches here. SMU kicked a field goal to beat Stanford by 24. Oh, that's why would you kick a late game field goal? Whatever. Uh-oh, do we got a turnover on downs? Wow, that's a turnover on downs. Beep, beep, beep. Dang, Poncho. He was pushing, and then he gets stuffed under the pile, which freed up Tucker. Nice stop by Tucker. He went to the same school as Bryce Underwood. Ooh, that's cool. Is 34-6 a bad? It's a bad loss. Y'all didn't get like blown out. There was some competitiveness there in the first half, but I don't know. To be fair, it's as expected. It was expected. No, few people thought there's Wade. Yeah, we got a defensive stop. Big stop for Indiana. No one, very few people were expecting Illinois to beat Ohio State. I think some people may have been hoping it was competitive, and it was competitive for a little bit. What do you think about the Senior Bowl having a new sponsor this year? Well, apparently, I thought, what is it? Panini. I thought I was like, is that a sandwich company or something? But apparently, it's trading cards. It's whatever. I don't mind. I don't care. As long as it's still nice and cool. I know they're under new leadership with oh my gosh, dude, I'm blanking. Who used to run the Senior Bowl? Jim? Who used to run the Senior Bowl? Because he's over he's like the AD or something. Over at Oklahoma now. Who used to run the Senior Bowl? Jim Nagy. I said Jim, and I could only think Harbaugh, and I was like, it ain't him. And now he's over at Oklahoma. What's his specific? Okay, general manager, not AD. That's misinformation on my part. He's the GM. Yeah, you're going to drop from the rankings. You're a 2-loss squad. I don't know how far you drop. Kind of depends on how many other teams lose, but I mean, these other 1-loss teams like Nebraska, who, again, will they be 1 loss after today? I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how the rest of the day goes, my friend. I will say this. I'd rather have Notre Dame, a 2-loss team ahead of Illinois at this point. What other 2-loss teams? I would probably keep Michigan ahead of Illinois if they lose today to USC. But then again, I mean, Illinois beat USC. Oh, Mendoza getting Surratt on the was that a comeback route? That was good pitch and catch. Yeah, Nintendo Mike, I'm talking about rankings, bro. I'm talking about rankings. I don't know if you'll still be ranked. It depends on how the day of college football goes. We still have 2 other slates to go. There's a lot of college football to be played. All right, Mendoza rolling out and throws this sucker away. I will say, Pat Coogan, I was looking at his tape earlier this week. There's not as many whiffs as there was when he was at Notre Dame. I'm not saying this dude's like a day 2 player, but I came into the year, was like, I wouldn't draft this guy, but now I'm like, okay, maybe mid to late. All right, we're gonna get the handoff here. That's Hemby. Tough running, gets about 3 or 4 yards. Dude, Washington State's down 3. I love it. I love it. Oh, I gotta turn on the Sooner game. First gonna text my buddy. My buddy's an Oklahoma fan, and he's actually at the game. Lifelong Oklahoma fan. He gets to go to the game. All right. Let's pull up the Hulu. All right. Good defense there by Oregon on the back shoulder. I mean, wasn't a deep back shoulder anyway, and working with less space along the sideline. And false start. It's going to be a longer field goal. All right. All right. Here comes the 42 field goal officially. Field goal. Just like that Indiana first blood. After a good defensive stop. Oh no, Tyler, legit. Let's read this. YouTube is trash. Even when I hit the subscribers tab, your stream didn't pop up. I actually had to type out your name on it. YouTube to find the stream. That's wild. That sucks, Tyler. I don't know why YouTube hates me. YouTube don't want me to make money. I, I can't do this if I don't make money. Oh, whatever, man. We'll have this on the website soon enough. I have big hopes for the website. I really do. Real quick, I am gonna shout out the draft guide, which will eventually be on the website. So let's do that.
We love the NFL draft, and now my draft guide is available for purchase. It comes with over 500 player backgrounds and close to 300 player evals. It updates throughout the whole draft cycle. So when I add a new eval or I change my rankings, you're going to be the first to know. It's going to have all the pro day and combine numbers along with analytics, and it's a Google spreadsheet for right now. So you have to include your email with the purchase, but we will be switching over to a website at the end of the year. And if you get it now, it's going to be cheaper now than it will be later. It's a great way to support the channel. And as always, much appreciated, much obliged.
Yeah, boy. I'm back. Oklahoma up 3-0 early on. Boomer Sooner. Boomer Sooner. All right. So I was talking about the website coming up. And the website's just going to be, it's not just going to be everything's behind a paywall. That's not it. No. The draft guide will be behind a paywall. You'll still be able to see my like top 10 rankings for positions, maybe my top 100. But and those will come with evals and whatnot. I'm not just gonna like, oh, here are names of players where I have them ranked. Nah, nah, nah. You'll still get evals. Give you a little taster of what the full draft guide would look like. I eventually, though, and I'm gonna have like my current videos up on the site as well. It'll be here on YouTube as well, but it'll be there. But eventually, and I don't know. I'm hoping I'll be able to do that before I go to the Senior Bowl, to get a mock draft simulator. And then if you are bought into the draft guide, then you're gonna have access to building your own big board. And then when you do drafts, you could flip between my big board, your big board, consensus big board. And then somewhere down the road, I don't know if it probably won't be this year, but maybe the year after, I want to do something like walk the mock with those who do purchase the draft guide. But yeah, we'll have the live streams up there as well. So yeah. Excited to watch this game. I'm not a big into college football, but I heard a lot of hype about Oregon's quarterback and Indiana's, by the way, Fernando Mendoza. He ain't half a bad either. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 from the Oregon 25. Yo, bro, who's the top 5 picks in the 2026 draft? Dude, we're so far away. Who knows? I could give you an idea. Handoff goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. Probably Ruben Bain. Maybe put a quarterback. Probably 2 quarterbacks. Who those quarterbacks are, dude, we'll find out. Let's see. What else? Probably a tackle, maybe. Wide receiver, Jordan Tyson. That'd be my guess. Maybe Pierre Woods, but I don't know if I love him top 5. All right, he's just gonna drop it down to Davidson for like a no yard gain. 3rd and 10. Polvo. I got a question. Are there any players that have panned out that you're mad, for a lack of better words, at yourself for not seeing it with them at the time? And also the inverse, guys that hit some players you think were obvious hits that everyone else missed. Ooh, that's a good question. I could go look into my draft guides of past. All right, we got incomplete here. And that's Pons with the coverage. We're going to get a punt. 3 and out. Yeah, the question makes sense. I'm going to have to go look back at it. Hasn't Messidor had a better year than Bain? Not if you watch the tape. Messidor is kind of a bull in a china shop. Bain actually, he's got such nice flexible, like he's just very flexible. He can corner. He's got more of a put together tool set as a pass rusher. I'm pretty sure the pressure rates, Bain has a much better pressure rate. All right, so Indiana is going to return this for like a yard or so. They're going to get the ball at their 21, 22. Indiana defense is surprising you? I'm not that surprised. Indiana's got a good defense. All right, let's take I want to answer your question, Palvo. I'm going to go back. Let's look at the 2022 NFL draft. Big miss, Evan Neal. It was that draft where I was like, I need to be more in on these guys who lose their balance, especially at offensive tackle. That was a learning moment for me. I was high on McDuffie, but like I was top 10 high on McDuffie. I think most people had him as a first rounder though. Leo Chenal for me was linebacker 1 in that class. And I know he's not like a top 10 linebacker in the NFL, but he's a good starting linebacker. He's going to get if he hasn't already got paid, he's going to get paid. Bernhard Raimann, I had him as a first rounder. I think he's been one of the better tackles in college, in the NFL. When healthy, of course. Let's see if there were any late ones. I had Nick Benito, but he was at 56 on my big board. I think that's still pretty solid, though. Were there any late round guys I just missed on that I should have been higher on in this class specifically? Was this the Puka class? Nobody knew about Puka. No, Puka was 2023. If I'm seeing this right. Let's go to 2023. Yeah, Puka was 2023. Nobody was right on Puka. They were like, he didn't test out fast, but he's such a smooth athlete on the field. You knew he was a guy you were going to draft, but you just didn't know where. Let's see. 2023 might be stretching it. I mean, I loved Brian Branch, but I think a lot of people loved Brian Branch who were like, he should have been a first rounder. I will say Atamiwa Adibari, just another where like I think the 2022 and the 2023 drafts really taught me, listen, these guys need to have play strength if they're going to play in the trenches. Like I started to fall more out of love with these finesse guys. And I think that was a big learning moment for me. I mean, okay, we're starting this next drive, but I think overall those were kind of where my discussion was. Overall, that's where my thoughts are when it comes to like past drafts. What have I learned? Where did I hit? Like if we really want to go back, wasn't Michael Owenu like a 6th round pick? I had him as a day 2 player. I loved Michael Owenu, and he's been a solid player. He's been the best player on that offensive line for New England for a while. All right, Nintendo Mike, be easy, buddy. UNLV RA up 7. Let's go. DTD has been pretty good for the Cardinals. I was his biggest fan, not gonna lie. Oh, dude. Yeah. That's the safety, right? The rabbit. I liked the rabbit, dude. I liked him. Thanks. Feel like it's interesting to look at old classes and see everything pan out. Yeah. I will say Justin Jefferson, 3rd and 1 real quick. False start, 3rd and 6. Never mind. Justin Jefferson was also a learning mode where I was like, he played a lot outside the previous year, but then he played like his big season came in the slot. Oh, will that be able to translate to an outside receiver in the NFL? Because then I was tossing and turning with that idea with CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy, and gets to the NFL. It's like, oh no, you're one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. It's like, okay, if these guys played a good portion on the outside at some point in their career, you probably feel like they can do it at the NFL. Mendoza dropping back. Here comes the pressure and sack. It's Amari Washington. You're going to hear his name when we do my defensive interior rankings. Oh my gosh. And it's just a bull rush. Oh my, literally, that is the definition of putting the lineman in the lap of the quarterback. Golly. Fearfully confident. Hey, my tribal chief, how are you? Who has started for ASU now that Levitt is out? I have no idea. I don't know who their backup is. So we're going to get a punt here from Indiana. There's a flag down, by the way. We have both interior guys for Texas Tech ranked. I won't have Skylar Gill Howard ranked, or at least he won't make my top 10. Jeff Sims No, there ain't no way Jeff Sims is still in college football. There's no way. Or am I thinking of maybe someone else? Uh, I think Lee Hunter might make the cut. I'm not sure though. It'll be close. I don't know. Maybe get the draft guide or tune in and find out. All right, gets the punt off. It will be return, or it'll be fair caught at the 48 of Oregon. I'm gonna go check last year's draft guide. You might be like, why? Because I thought I had Sims in it. I have Jeff Sims still in last year's draft guide. There ain't no way he's still at Arizona, right? There's no way he's still in college football. Oh my gosh, he is on the roster. What the heck? No kidding. I thought he was in last year's class. I didn't know he was still at Arizona State. Well, Kirdo, then you know the answer to my questions. Would you ever react to NFL games? I'd watch you react to the Chiefs Lions 100%. Problem with that. Okay, so we stopped doing NFL watch-alongs, not last year, but the year before. Just because these streams, they don't bring in a lot of money for the channel. I could be using this time to because I could play college football in the background while I do, while I watch tape and do evals. But no, I want to actually have a community on this channel that I talk to. So I figure, okay, you know what? Let's still do the college watch-alongs. Not going to be able to do it for the NFL because honestly, on Sundays I do a lot of Photoshop and tape eval from the first stock report. So unfortunately, it just makes more sense not to do NFL watch-alongs just because I could get videos out or at least prepare for videos, whether that's actually watching film or doing Photoshop. Preparing for those videos that actually do bring in cash money. Oh, Tyler, that would be amazing. But I fear that I am not one of those channels that people come in and just throw their money at me. I don't know. Maybe if I start doing a little dancing or we do a little mukbang, get some get some pizza in here. Just is Miami's on bye. They were on bye the week going into Florida State, and then they were on bye the week after. Wild. I don't even know who Miami comes back to play. We do need to look at we got a reverse. Hand off to the run back and then hand off to Decorian Moore. Picks up about 6 or 7. Maybe you need to go live on TikTok. TikTokers get donations. I need to get into the TikTok, but I just don't do vertical content, dude. I hate making shorts, which is why you see I don't make a lot. Was that a quick screen to Moore? Goes nowhere. Maybe let's see. Broshmo, name that might be in the draft, but Dante Moore going deep. He's got a man wide open. It's Malik Benson, touchdown. Oregon on the board with the lead now. Braylon Bam McReynolds. He's a bowling ball. Oh, dude, I love bowling balls. I love to bowl, and I love bowling ball running backs. Oh, man. That was too easy. Pitch and catch. I'm a mod for a TikToker with 3K, and he gets a minimum of $60 a stream. Seen him ranking over. Oh, maybe we need to try to do this on the TikTok. 5'7", 200, but he plays like he's 220. Oh, I love that. You know what? Maybe we'll try this on the TikTok next week. I don't know. Maybe I need to do TikTok content. I don't know, dude. I need to do short form content. I just hate making short form content, unfortunately. And my long form content doesn't really cut well in clips. So I don't know, man. I got a problem. All right. I'm going to go put together some food real quick. I'll be back. All right. All right. Where are we at? 2nd and 5. Banana bread. Pistol formation. Fake the handoff. Mendoza dumping it. Is that Omar Cooper? Watch out. I can't wait to watch Omar Cooper. Kojo, this ain't yours, bro. All right, 1st and 10 from the Oregon 45. Coming out on the pistol. Nope, never mind. Just going to hand off. Is that Black? Kalon Black gets 14 yards there. Like, Kalon Black, okay, pretty darn good. Does a good job. Like, I think his force miss tackle rate's it's solid this year. I don't think it's like a lead or anything, but still. Mendoza on the out gets it to Mark Cooper. Dude, they're driving. First and 10. Empty backfield, and it's a screen. Out to Omar Cooper, who gets out across the first down to the 23 of Oregon. Oh. Yeah, I'll check out Braylon McReynolds maybe next year. All right, first and 10 from the 23. It's going to get a screen out to Omar Cooper, and I think that's Dylan Thieneman with the stop. No, that's Bryce Brochette? Brosher? I forgot how to say the linebacker's name. Yeah, I saw Demarion Overshone. He's making good progress. I hope he's just the same player coming back. That's a kind of a crazy injury to have to come back from. Just hurts. It's Betcher, Bryce Betcher. That's how you say it. Second and 10, we're gonna get a handoff here to Hemby, who's gonna make it a third and manageable, 3rd and 4. Okay, Florida State did end up losing. Woof. I think Mateer just threw an interception, but there's a flag. Yeah, no, Mateer, I don't envy the spot. Oh, Mendoza's going to pick it up with his legs, and he's close to the touchdown. I think he's down at the 3, maybe the 4. Yeah, Mateer, after getting surgery on the throwing hand, I thought he wouldn't come back to the Ole Miss game, but he wanted to be here for this game. I think Kinnick may have turned the wrong way. There was some sort of miscommunication between Kinnick and Mateer. All right, first and goal. Handoff, Hemby, touchdown. Tutty. And Indiana back on top. You make a big bet, Kirito. Kirito probably has a few going on. Dude, are we gonna get a shut on Eugene? I'm hoping. So Mateer ends up throwing a pick. Rough. But that means Texas offense needs to do something. All right, I'll be back. I just microwaved some chow mein. It's just that package chow mein. Nothing special. Wife's not here. I'm starving, Marvin. Okay, fly. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm being attacked by flies. All right, that's the end of the first quarter. We're going to come back to this sucker, and it's going to be what? Oregon with the ball at their own 32, second and 3. All right, let's see what I've missed. Longhorns are sucking. Trevor Gooseby limping off the field. No, Gooseby, I didn't even see him get. Oh, no, dude. Need Broshmo to react to Kansas, Texas Tech if your other legs hit. Oh, dude. I mean, I'm in on Kansas, man. Not winning, but maybe giving Texas Tech some competition. Maybe they're looking ahead to Arizona State. Some teams look ahead. It happens every now and then. It is a thing that happens in college football. UT fans are going to call for their coach's job this offseason. I don't think so. A Florida State loss for Bama isn't looking good. Not anymore. Talk about a bet I like that I didn't take. Freaking Pittsburgh plus 10.5. Makes me sad. All right, quick scoreboard. Let's quickly go over games that might matter. Well, Kent State, they're up 21-6 on UMass. Oklahoma's up 3-0 on Texas. Georgia Tech, they're up 18-0 on Virginia. Maybe taking them minus 14.5 wasn't a bad idea. What did I say about this game? And I'm not saying that it'll happen. Notre Dame, NC State. I said take. I think they ended up going off at plus 24.5 NC State, and I loved that number. I loved it. You don't think Arizona State is worth looking ahead for? Why? That's one of the top teams in the Big 12. Why wouldn't you be looking ahead to Arizona State? If you're not looking ahead to Arizona State, then who are you looking ahead for? You mean you're not looking ahead to the former Big 12 champions? Okay. And I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm betting it's going to happen. Colorado, they're up 7-0 on Iowa State. I believe Colorado was a plus 2.5 underdog. 7-3. 7-3. Penn State up on Northwestern. Nebraska is up 10-0. I did like Nebraska minus 6.5. Wake Forest is up 15-0 on Oregon State. Oregon State's so bad. You could typically just bet whoever they're facing. UNLV, they're only up 10-7 on Air Force. Okay, let's get it going, guys. App State's up 13. Well, about to be 14-0 on Georgia State. Marshall's up 14-7 on Old Dominion. Western Michigan's up 14-0 on Ball State. Navy's up 7-0 on Temple. Some people liked maybe Arkansas plus 10.5. I didn't want to go anywhere near it. That game just got underway. Sometimes after a coach is fired, you think that could rally a team. Doesn't always end up the way, but I mean, sometimes teams come out stronger after the head coach is fired. Sometimes they don't. Dante Moore rolling out. He's going to try to pick it up with his feet. He is going to be short about a yard. Should set up a 4th and 1. Hey, Kirito. Hey. I'm just saying. I like. It may happen. It may not happen. We'll see. We'll see. One of two things will happen. Either it hits for me or it hits for you. So good luck, Godspeed, my friend. Dude, Bobby Petrino, Arkansas. Dude, well, that was a Bobby Petrino offense for much of this year. I'm not touching that game. Mm-mm-mm. I don't have the heart to tell my friend that I just texted him because again, big Sooners fan. He's currently at the game. I don't have the heart to tell. Like I texted him, Boomer Sooner. Don't have the heart to tell him that I took Texas money line. There's a scenario where we both win. I have them minus 13.5 in my parlay with Oregon and UNLV. Huh, interesting. There is that case. Hey, Kirito, you remember that moment? It wasn't last year, but the year before. I had a parlay hit with it was Texas Tech back when Tyler Shuck was the quarterback against Oregon. I need some crazy sequence of events to happen. I needed like a pick six or something. I don't know. It was wild. I remember hitting that. I was like, that's just insane. I wonder what my bet was for that. Did I bet Auburn, Georgia? I don't know, man. Spooky things can happen, but in my what do they call it? Program builder or parlay builder, where FanDuel is like, hey, let's see how much let's see for every part or like every leg of a parlay, it goes up a certain percentage. But I think it maxed out at like 105%. That's like 11 legs. I did have Georgia minus 2.5. But that's a parlay I never plan on. I never plan on hitting those big leggers. But you never know. That's why you bet them. So 4th and 1, no Kamara. He's got to sit out for one play. And they're going to run it straight to the fullback. They had two running backs back in there. So you kind of fake the toss and just give it to the guy in like the fullback position. It's a good play. These Dr. Pepper fan commercials are great. Oh, dude. Yeah, Dr. Pepper Fansville commercials are the best. All right, 1st and 10. They're handing it off. Oh, big run. Davidson spinning off down to the 32 of Indiana. Oh, big run. Dude, these two freshman backs for Oregon basically are going to run Makai Hughes out of town. I think Makai Hughes picked up his redshirt and probably transfers now. She's like, dang it, dude. And you also got Noah Winnington. It's like, I didn't know this backfield was going to be so stacked. All right, I'm going to go throw this away real quick. Oh, Oklahoma driving. It's not just Oregon, Oklahoma. They're inside the Texas 30. Excuse me. And we're going to fade the handoff. Dante Moore scrambling. Wow, man. He knew exactly when to get out of dodge. To feel that pressure coming behind you, because like he was like, oh, I might be having something coming open downfield. Nah, I'm going to tuck it. Just going to get the easy yardage. There is a flag. Probably a holding. No, it's on Poncho? Oh, yeah. He falls on the guy. It is what it is. LSU versus South Carolina, over under is 43.5. Would you take the over? They're tempting you to take the over. I'm scared to take the over. I'm scared to take the under. I'm scared to touch that game. They're daring you to take it. Could end up being a big defensive showdown. Dante Moore dumping it over the middle. He's got a guy, I believe that is his running back, Jordan Davis. And which games are you looking forward to tomorrow? For the NFL? Ooh, I don't know if I really look forward to NFL action anymore. I just assume every NFL game, for the most part, they're usually all good. Because, I mean, again, we're talking about top-tier athletes. It's not like college football. Oh, what a toss to Lamar. I mean, it goes nowhere, but to try to keep the play alive. Tyreek Tucker, by the way. Stinking monster. There's a flag. Holding on the defense. No. Crippling. Easy first down. Given away. I would say NFL games I'm looking forward to. I would say Dolphins Chargers, but as a Dolphins fan now, dude. I mean, I know they're beat up, but their offensive line's beat up. Our defense just hasn't been good. Once upon a time, Ravens would have been fun. Jaguars Seattle, I think that's a game. That's a game that could have a lot of points. Cowboys Panthers has a little niceness to it just because it could be a high scoring affair. Buccaneers Niners could be interesting. I think all Bucs games are fun to watch because the Bucs have won every game, or at least every game for the Bucs have been a one score game. So I would just that was the one you have to put on, right? Lions Chiefs, of course, it's Sunday night. And honestly, the Monday night slate, Bills Falcons, that's fun. Bears Commanders should be fun too. Yeah, Wyatt, I wouldn't touch that game. I predict Monty Warrior breakout game versus the Jags. Oh, so is he returning? Because I know they're still down Witherspoon and Julian Love. All right, 2nd and 6. Fake the handoff. Moore rolling out, looking, dumps it to his. Don't tell me it's Sadiq. No, it's Kamari Johnson. Okay. Or Jamari Johnson, excuse me. The other tight end. I was like, don't be Sadiq. No. I haven't even seen Sadiq in this game yet. Spencer Rattler, the second best quarterback in the South? Probably not. Why would he be? Baker, Michael Penix. Maybe you make the case about Bryce Young. But even then, it's like, I think I'd still rather those other two guys. But Rattler's playing good football. Don't get it twisted. Oh, more scrambling, trying to get away. But was that Fisher? Fisher coming in. Get in the sack, containing Moore, making sure you can't run out of the pocket. And we're going to get a field goal attempt. Michael Penix has been cheeks this year. Did you see his last game? Did you see his last game prior to the bye? Are you basing this only off the Carolina game? Any chance Saints don't draft a quarterback next year? 100%. Oh, Manuari was out there with the Bucks last week. Okay, I saw that the Bucks would be down 3 DBs. I just wasn't. I know it's Witherspoon. I know it's Love. I didn't know who the other one was. Tied up ball game, 10-10. If you're a Naruto character, you might know 10-10. Is UNLV crap in the bed, bro? Don't say that. All right, let's do a scoreboard because it sounds like UNLV might be crap in the bed. Maybe. Kent State, they're up 21-6 on UMass. Oklahoma's up 3-0 on Texas. Right now they're at third and 10. Looks like they might take a timeout. Yeah, they're going to take a timeout. So they're going to be up 3-0 for a little bit. Georgia Tech's up 18-0 on Virginia Tech. Notre Dame, NC State tied up 7 apiece. Iowa State's driving, but they're down 7-0. Oh, Northwestern. Dude, Nebraska, what happened? Anyway, Northwestern. They're up 10-7 on Penn State. Penn State is driving. Nebraska, they were up 10-0 and now they're down 14-10. They are in scoring position though. Wake Forest is up 15-0 on Oregon State. Air Force is up 14-10 on UNLV. But hey, UNLV, it's a 4-point game. It's fine. It's not like they're Ole Miss. Kansas State and TCU are all tied up at 0s. Oh, App State, I guess their touchdown got taken off the board. They're up 7-0 on Georgia State. Marshall's up 17-7 on ODU. So I guess we're not going to hear that ODU playoff talk anymore. Western Michigan's up 21-0 on Ball State. Navy and Temple are tied up 7 apiece. Tennessee just scored a touchdown to match Arkansas, so it's going to be tied up at 7. Close slate of games. Man, this might be a day where you just take the underdog with the points, unless it's Stanford. Oh, Mateer bobbled the snap. That sucks. Oh, NC State scored a touchdown. It looks like it was on Christian Gray. Christian Gray's coming back to school. Rough year for Christian Gray thus far. Oklahoma goes up 6-0. All right, we're about to get this kickoff. Mateer bobbling the snap. What has he got? A broken bone in his hand or something? All right, here it is. The kickoff and the touchback. So you think Michael Penix is better than Spencer Rattler right now? Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got 1st and 10 for Indiana. Quick slant, pitch and catch to Surratt. It's going to set up a 2nd and 1. What gives you that impression? Oh, I think Spencer Rattler has been fine this year. I'm not sold that he's going to win you games. I don't see him ever being a top 20 starter in the NFL. We're going to have a 3rd down and 1 after Black goes to just the line of scrimmage. But hey, let's take a gander. These NFC South quarterbacks. Oh. Oh, going deep. Oh, wow. That looks like pass interference. No flag? His hands were all over him. Elijah Surratt was being frisked while the ball was in the air. That is such a bad no call. What? And now Indiana gets a sideline warning. Oh, man. Yeah, these are blue light glasses. I don't normally wear glasses. Again, I feel like my vision could go at any moment. Still disappointed Texans got Blake Fisher instead of Patrick Paul. Huh, it's not like Patrick Paul's been wonderful for us. He's been okay, but dude, okay, Gabriel, I'm glad you point this out. I thought I was the only one. I was like, maybe that's just the ref's face. It looks like at every call. Hold it. Like he's got that goofy grin. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought about that. Because I'm like, he's smirking like he knows something we don't. Absolutely wild. All right, so now Penix hasn't played an additional game yet. If you look at turnover worthy throws, like per percentage, like Michael Penix has the lowest in the NFC South. Big time throws, yeah, they're not there. Offensively, they were on the struggle bus early, but he's also coming off his best game of the year, where he threw for 313 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh, they're going for it on 4th and 1. There's a flag. False start on the offense, which it's going to be punt. But I mean, I get it. I mean, you could look at. I get it. Why I think you could look at it analytically and be like, oh, well, Spencer Rattler's been the better quarterback. I mean, he's tied for the most turnover worthy throws, which is up there with Baker actually. But Baker kind of offsets it with just being a big play monster, an absolute gamer. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like Penix after another game, he'll be up there with those guys. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. But I could see what you're saying, Wyatt. Well, shoot. Now I feel like I got to go back. Rattlers had a ton of drops. Has he now? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, whoops. He does have the highest drop rate. It's not far off. Penix has a 6. Oh, wait. Spencer Rattler? He has a lower drop rate than everyone else. Bryce Young has the highest drop rate with 7. And then Rattler has 5.6, which is the lowest among all 4 of the AFC South or NFC South quarterbacks. What's the average depth of target, too? Rattler has the lowest, but it's not like it's cripplingly low. 7.5 is not bad. I mean, it's a little short, but Bryce Young's been doing the same thing this year. Ref's gonna ref. Dude, the refs in this game are kind of out of control right now. It's a bit too much. There's blood coming. Oh, there's Mateer's thumb is bleeding? No. Golly, Mateer, dude. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know. Like, that's what PFF's analytics say. I haven't tracked every drop from New Orleans this year, so I couldn't tell you. All right, Texas is moving. They're inside the 20 of Oklahoma. Looking to get on the board. Trainers have been over to Mateer, so either they don't know or it's nothing to worry about yet. Well, guess we'll see. So first and goal for Texas. They're at the 6 of Oklahoma. And Oregon's going to get the ball at their own 35. Interesting setup here. Pistol with running back out to the side. Fake. The handoff goes on the, okay, a little RPO with a slant, somewhat deep slant, maybe even a skinny post, if you will. First down at the 35. Gonna get another toss here and just throwing this sucker away. Man, I'm just looking at some of these scores today, and I'm like, And I liked this. I liked this week for betting from a spread perspective. Not feeling great. Not feeling great now. Maybe that was it, man. The canary in the coal mine was Lane Kiffin. All right, 3rd and 10. Neither team's been great on 3rd down thus far. Oh my gosh, immediate pressure. Running back got hammered in pass pro. Just went right through the running back for that sack. Not even a chance. Oregon gonna have to punt the ball. And here comes the Punskies. Oh, sounds like the family's back, and we're gonna go to commercial anyway. Whoa, Mari Cooper? Is that Cooper? Heck yeah. Oh, hey, y'all doing the Halloween tree? What? Y'all doing the Halloween tree? Yeah, probably a little bit. There's a lot of flies. Yeah, I want to like all right, dude. Freaking Indiana's moving. I'm here like listening to it in my headphones. You know, like, all right, family, sorry, I gotta go. Ooh, that was almost a nice catch by Charlie Becker, excuse me. Dude, Omar Cooper's a dog. I love me some Omar Cooper. All right. Oh, Mendoza's going to run with it. Not far. Maybe gets a yard or gets back. Yeah, okay. They're going to give him a yard. All right, here comes 3rd and 9. Gotta get this first down. Be a long field goal otherwise. All right, Mendoza is going to throw this up, but throws it out of bounds. I mean, I feel like if you're feeling your defense, they're gonna punt it. I don't know. If you're feeling your defense, I know it's 4th and 9. I feel like I might go for it. Maybe that's just being greedy. That's being greedy. Sooners, they're still up 6-3. And the kick will be fielded around the 10. I'm right now trying to see if Mateer's got anything like. I don't see a bandage or anything. He's just got his thumb wrapped. Just a typical thumb wrap. And nope, he's going to throw it out to his running back Lamar. It's going to be 2nd and 5. All right, 2nd and 6 officially. And going to get a handoff here for a first down. That's Davidson? Yep, Davidson. Dude, Mateer. What a throw on 3rd and 3. I think it was 3rd and 3, maybe 3rd and 5. How he fit that one in is insane to Deion Burks. Is Mike Norvell in the hot seat? It might be heating up now that they've taken, 3 straight losses? All right, Limmer picks up a nice 6-7 yards. And now he picks up the first around their own 38. Forgot to keep an eye on Pragon too. Yeah, Pragon, he's pretty solid. I don't know if I don't think he's day 2 guy, but I think he'd be something you think about early day 3. All right, more dumping that to, I believe that's Johnson. I have not seen Kenyon Sadiq in this game. I'm going to do a quick Google search. And they're going to let it go to the 2-minute timeout. I don't see Sadiq marked as out or even on the injury report. So just not been involved in this game. What are your thoughts on my Raiders taking Isaiah World, possibly a quarterback in the 2nd round, since my Raiders don't like taking 1st-round quarterbacks? I don't like taking Isaiah World 1st round. I think, sure, day 2, you could take a shot on Isaiah World. I'm not taking him round 1. I don't know what he's shown that. Like, I get it, he's athletic, but I don't think he's shown enough to be a round 1 tackle. Three teams with 2 firsts this upcoming draft. Any predictions on trades? None. No predictions on trades. We are way too early in the process to even start theorizing on what can happen. Yeah, I mean, it's not that freakish size. 6'5", 321. I mean, shoot, a guy like Caleb Tiernan, 6'7", 320. I get it that World's got great length. But Caden Proctor's kind of in that boat as well. And I'd argue Proctor's probably been playing better, at least as of late, since we got into like the conference studies. I'm just saying I'm not taking World in the first round. Any chance Lemon falls to the second? There's always a chance. I doubt it though. I have him down here as 6'5", 321. And this was via was it his spring? That's what they were reporting him during spring. It was kind of from that same bag that like Trevor Sikkema and Connor Rogers and Todd McShay and stuff. Same reports that like Dane Brugler. Same reports that they pull size, length, and whatnot prior to the season from. I mean, dude, straight up, like Maui Noah would be awesome. I love Maui Noah. People don't know if he's a guard. Oh, is that Bryant? Gary Bryant, nice pickup. Typically, PFF just pulls it from the roster page of schools, and schools are notorious for not putting out. Oh, Decorian Moore with a nice little dodge, and then a hard run after. They're moving. They're moving. But yeah, their schools are notorious for fabricated sizes, unfortunately. Oh, nice run by Mateer on 1st and 15. Ooh, high snap, but whistle blown? Flag? Snap infraction. Oh, yeah. Hey, you got your desk finished, Izzy? Congratulations. Saturday's going great. Great slate of college football. Even if it's not going my way with some of my bets. Hand off here to Davidson. Picks up a good chunk of yards. Makes it 3rd and manageable. Or 2nd and manageable, excuse me. 2nd and 8. Caleb Downs, first round. Oh, dude, I love Aaron Anderson. Size just sucks. All right. Moore looking around, rolling out. Guns it, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Sadiq, but well covered. Campbell have third and 8 at the Indiana 21. They got Brian in motion. They're going to hand it off. We're just going to kick a field goal and hope for the Indiana offense to have no time and not drive. Doesn't Indiana? I think Indiana starts with the ball too after half. Oh, wide left, missed field goal. And we still got a tied ball game. 24 seconds left in the half. Uh-oh. Another Sooner turnover, unfortunately. Was it a pick? Looks like it was a pick. Oh, looks like Deion Burks and Mateer weren't on the same page. And Hemby, oh, big pickup for Hemby, gets knocked out of bounds. Down at the Indiana 45. Oh, you got to be thinking now field goal. And there's a dropping back. And Surratt picking up about 11 there. He is going to be down in bounds, though, so I think they call a timeout. Oh, Wade, you're nervous? Oh, you should be. It's a big game. Iowa State's down 7-3 to Colorado. Woof. We had an otter at work this week, and he looked just like you. Oh, for real? That's funny. All right, here comes Indiana down at their own 45. And Mendoza looking around. Now he's scrambling. Oh, that is a flag. Pass interference. Arkansas is beating Tennessee. Golly, what a day. Dude, Ole Miss just getting by Washington State's freaking hilarious. We'll do a scoreboard once we get to half. Man, this was just a day where everyone feels the need to cover, I guess. Indiana taking a timeout before they kick the field goal. .58 yards. Side note, for everybody here. We got 100 people on the X. If you're there, hit the heart. Go ahead, repost it, brother or sister. If you're on the YouTube, got around 40 people on the YouTube, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. It's always much appreciated, much obliged. If you could, we're doing this for charity today. We're doing it for the American Heart Association. Link is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. If you can give a little, that'd be awesome. Much appreciated, much obliged. And there's a whistle. Oregon calling a timeout. Roughing the kicker on the ref? Yeah, no kidding. Dante Moore, yeah, there's probably a big chance Dante Moore stays for school. Man, official almost got in there for the block. Will Indiana coach dip after this year? No, I think I don't think Signetti's that type of guy. I don't think he'd dip. Unless he's getting like big NFL offers. But I mean, we don't often see that. All right, here comes it's a 58-yarder. Got it, 58 yards. Wow. What a monster field goal. James Franklin's probably a goner and Jim Knowles takes over. No. The only way James Franklin's gone is if he wants to be gone. They can't. His buyout's just too much. It's just financially irresponsible. Chargers might lose to the Dolphins. I don't think so. I'm glad you have more hope than I do. Didn't Signetti get a big contract after last year? Yeah, he got an 8-year extension after last season. It's worth $8 million a year. So Signetti already signed an extension. So, yeah. There we go. Going to halftime. Indiana up 13-10. Whoa. Holy moly. Dang, UMass is bad. Kent State up 42-6 on UMass. Oklahoma going to halftime up 6-3. Both offenses terrible. Georgia Tech's up 21-7. Notre Dame, they're up 10-7. That might be my favorite bet of the day. I loved NC State minus 24.5. I wonder what Hollywood Smothers line looks like. 8 carries for 25 yards. Feels about right. Iowa goes into halftime up 10-7 on Colorado. Penn State, they're up 14-13 to Northwestern. Golly, this is feel bad, bro. Feel bad. There we go, Nebraska. They're currently covering the point spread. They're up 24-17. We got Wake Forest is up 22-0 on Oregon State. Kansas State currently up 14-7 on TCU. UNLV, what the heck? Air Force up 21-13. App State's up 17-0 on Georgia State, excuse me. Marshall's up 24-10 on ODU. Western Michigan's up 21-0 on Ball State. Temple looking to unseat the undefeated Navy. They're up 10-7. Arkansas, Tennessee are all tied up at 10. And that's where we're at. I think IU needs a new football stadium. Have you seen how it looks? Concrete bowl. Woof. Maybe, man. I'm supposed to finish my senior thesis for my geology undergrad before December. The panic is setting in low key. Well, you got months because the months are moving fast, but good news, I have 19 pages. Golly, dude. Need 11 more to meet the basic requirement. Ugh. Well, I'm glad and happy I was a community college dropout. 2-time community college dropout. Thomas. Oh, actually, 3-time community college dropout. I forgot. Pima Community College, most recent one. Thomas Nelson Community College. Tell me if you know where that is. Delgado Community College. Let me know if you know where that is. 3-time community college dropout right here, baby. Right here. Ah. Don't let your wishes be fishes or your memes or your dreams become memes. You can make it happen. There's always a way. Oh, man. Genealogy degree equals Starbucks career. Golly, bro. Stop. Oh, you can say that about a lot of degrees, man. If it don't go 8 years, man, if it doesn't leave you $150,000 to $300,000 in debt, is it really a career? I've always been a strong proponent of just doing trade schools. I think that's where the money's at. We love you on the YouTube, though. Hey, appreciate the love. If you love me on the YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Broshmo, are you familiar with G-Fed? He's doing 100 stadiums in 100 days. Cool content creator. I'm not. I'll look him up right now. At this point, any jobs are being replaced by robots. Dude, I know, right? Just wait till I could do these. Just wait till all my videos are AI. Just wait for it. All right, let's look up Mr. G-Fed. What a name, by the way. G-Fed, G-Fed. G-Fed, G-Fed. Okay. G-Fed. 100 stadiums, 100 days. That's bonkers. Oh, got a cigar in the profile pic. I'm game. Okay, this is cool. Man, he's been all over the place. Oh, is it any stadium? Because he went to Cubs game 8 days ago. Shoot, if he ever goes to a U of A game, maybe I'll hit him up. Um, oh my gosh, I wonder how expensive this is. Well, that's neat. He's been to every FBS stadium except for Hawaii. No kidding. Who would have thought? Can't drive to Hawaii. My career is good, but right now, the way in America, any jobs are a nightmare. Yeah. Does Mendoza have an NFL mobility and Russian potential? No, I don't know about Herbert. I think Mendoza, he can extend the play, but he's very much a pocket passer. Am I close to him being top 10? I'm flirting with it. To be fair, I'm flirting with a lot of ideas right now, reshuffling the rankings. And I mean, I may have already kind of reshuffled my quarterback rankings, but like that'll change after this week, probably too. I'll probably look at it and be like, okay, do I feel like I need to move any of these guys before I do the actual video? Uh, Economy is great as long as you're willing to work with your hands. Yeah, dude, trades make a killing, man. Can AI run a football organization and call football plays? Probably. Wait, he's actually banned from NFL stadiums due to getting into the draft last year. Oh, that's wild. Start walking around in parts of. Oh, I think I may have heard that. Interesting. Top 15 for you. Seeing it now. I don't know, man. I think I'd be willing back into the first round, but I don't know if I'd be willing to put him in that top 15. Maybe that's just the stink of like Mac Jones and Bryce Young. All right, there goes the coffee. All right. I shall be back. I'm going to hit the restroom real quick. Y'all keep talking about geology. You think Ty's a better prospect than Tua? Man, I don't know. Like, honestly, Tua pre-injury was really nice. And that's what the Dolphins drafted him based off of. Oh, Gojo. Oh, I'm taking another pregnancy test? Huh? Okay. Oh. All right. While I'm here. The dog's not talkative right now. Oh, that's because Gojo's out with the family. The family is right here, so he's chilling with the family. You'll hear him busting in my door. Broshmo, are you a dad of 4? Not yet. I'll let you know when I am. That news might come soon. Trying to figure that one out right now. All right. Hey, if you didn't know, now you know. Got a draft guide, bro.
We love the NFL draft, and now my draft guide is available for purchase. It comes with over 500 player backgrounds and close to 300 player evals. It updates throughout the whole draft cycle. So when I add a new eval or I change my rankings, you're going to be the first to know. It's going to have all the pro day and combine numbers along with analytics. And it's a Google spreadsheet for right now. So you have to include your email with the purchase, but we will be switching over to a website at the end of the year. And if you get it now, it's going to be cheaper now than it will be later. It's a great way to support the channel. And as always, much appreciated, much obliged.
Yeah, birder. I'm back. Oh. Oh, man. Look at y'all talking about the job market. I'm tuning out. I'm tuning out. All right, let's look at some of the games that have already finished. And then maybe we'll look at what's ahead. Oh my gosh, dude. Air Force will not rest. Oh, Arkansas might be up at halftime. Jeez Louise. All right. Ohio State did what we thought they would. They covered not just the 14.5 if you bet it up. They covered the 16.5. Ohio or Ole Miss, man, that defense. What was up with that defense today? I'll tell you what was up with it. They didn't come to play. Ole Miss, man. I don't know if I'll bet them to cover for the rest of the year. Oh, man. But that Alabama minus 2.5 felt good, looked good. Even though the heart was with Missouri. Oh, I wanted Missouri to win and win bad, but it is what it is. Florida State, it was nice knowing you. They're going to exit the top 25. They were already out of my top 25, by the way. Just saying. Just saying. Pittsburgh, big win. UCLA steamrolled Michigan State. Oh, Cincinnati, they go to 5-1. Houston goes to 5-1. Bowling Green, not just covering, but winning. Let's go. And we did have some games during the week. Tulane goes to 5-1, only lost to Ole Miss. Yeah, South Florida get by a big test in North Texas. They go off in that third quarter. Denzel Boston had himself a day. I believe he had 2 touchdowns in this game. Yeah, 5 receptions for 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. Golly, went off. He's like, hey, you've been talking about Mekhi Lemon and Carnell Tate. Let's talk a little bit about Denzel Boston. How about it? The game's yet to come tonight. Utah, Arizona State's kind of big. Already Arizona State probably behind the 8 ball here, but now they're down Sam Levitt for the game. So it feels like nothing's a sure thing in college football, but feels like Utah will come away with that one. Upset alert right here. I'm telling y'all, I would take Arizona money line. I think they beat BYU. There's a reason why BYU is only a 3-point essentially a 3-point favorite. Oh man, Vegas ain't expecting a lot of points in this game. 43.5 total. LSU, South Carolina. Is this going to be a struggle bus for the offense? For both offenses? Oh, let's see. We got USC, Michigan might be, I think, the game of the night. That one to me is just such a coin toss. I don't know how to call that one. Auburn, Georgia. Strange things happen in October at night in Jordan Hare. Texas Tech, could they be looking ahead? Kirito doesn't think so. Do they take on Kansas? Honestly, Wisconsin, Iowa might be like, I'm not taking Iowa minus 4.5 with the point total 37.5. No, thank you. Billy Napier back against the wall. Do they win this game? Probably not, but I think they could cover against Texas A&M. I really do. Yo, Tennessee tying it up before the half, and they do it quick. Heck yeah, tied up at 17. Oh, and Navy looks like they're about to go down. About to get their first L of the season, going into halftime down 10. And we did just get the half underway for Oklahoma and Texas. I don't think NC State gets the upset. I think the better team will come out on top, and that better team is Notre Dame, and I think it's just a matter of time. But I think NC State comfortably covers. Ooh, got a third and really long here, right? Nope, 3rd and 8 right now for Texas. There's a flag. I think it's a free play, but they're going to get the first down anyway. Dumped it down to, was that the running back? I believe it was Wisner. Caught R. Mason Thomas offside. And handoff to Wisner. He's going to pick up 9. Going to be 2nd and 1. As a matter of fact, speak of the doggy. Here comes Gojo. There you go, bud. Don't worry, Gojo. You can come in and chill. I won't Hassan Piker you. Ooh, Wisner running hard in this game. Hey, you want to say hi to the people, Coach? Oh, here you go. Anything to say to the people? Nope. He just wants to lay down. Are you tired, bro? All right, we're about to get the kickoff here. Indiana going to return. Oh, you like that? You like head pets? All right, here comes the kickoff and no return. Indiana's going to start with the ball at their own 25. Dan Lanning coming up. Gotta play better. It's nothing special they've done with their team. We're just not doing it well. It's like, holy moly. All right, Mendoza coming out in the pistol, hands it off to Hembley, going nowhere. That's Bear Alexander with the stop. Oh, don't look now. Texas driving. They're in the red zone right now. All right. 2nd and 13. Imagine this is going to be, yep, quick RPO, and it's tipped. Luckily falls to the turf. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Who am I rooting for? I'm rooting for a good game. My heart always goes to the teams that haven't been there before. So, yeah, part of me is rooting for Indiana. Financially, I mean, I have Oregon minus 6.5 few spots. And it's just a toss. Looks like they're just going to punt this sucker out of here. Got a 3rd and 8 for Texas for Texas. And here comes the punt. Fair catch, going to get the ball at their own 34. Arch dropping back, touchdown, wide open. How was DeAndre Moore that wide open? Touchdown, Texas. Someone in a duck costume held up an Indy 500 is Walmart F1. That's hilarious. Colorado touchdown, dude. There's a reason Colorado was only a 2.5 point underdog. But just like that, Texas goes up 10-6 on Oklahoma. There is a flag on the point after. Late flag, mind you. Oh, it looks like they got offset penalties on the point after. Point after is good. Mitch has a great mustache. Does he? Oh, Venables throwing the play sheet. Oh, Venables is hot. $44 Indiana on the score screen. Oh, I see. The punter. The punt. That is a nice mustache. I was like, I don't know who the hell Mitch is. Mitch Morse of Georgia? They're not playing right now. Yeah, that's a good mustache from a punter, nonetheless. All right, here comes Oregon. Let's see what they can do. You got Moore under center. And you're going to have Sadiq dropping down to him for an easy first, just a chip, go to the flat, wait for the ball, make a play after the catch. Simple as that. Coming out of the pistol. Oh, toss to Corian Moore on a little shuttle pass. Picks up maybe 3. They're going to say 4, so 2nd and 6. What's going on with Oregon? Dude, the Indiana defense has been blistering, man. It's been solid. They've been able to get pressure. Current down, 2nd down, 6 to go. And here comes the pressure again. Oh, fumbles ball out of bounds. There's flags. What round will Aiden Fisher go as a prospect? I see him as an early day 3, so we're talking like 4th, 5th round. So Harkey getting called for the holding. So officially going to be a 2nd and 16. Oh, never mind. Okay, they declined the penalty, so it's going to be 3rd and 11. Excuse me. All right, so officially 3rd and 11. Got it. And it's going to be a quick screen out to Gary Bryant. Gets to midfield. It's going to be 4th and 8, unfortunately, for Oregon. Going to punt it away again. My goodness, dude. Another play there by Aiden Fisher. Such a stacked linebacker class. These guys are going to get pushed down the board just because of how good the linebacker class is. All right, here comes a punt. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He rolled far out for a potential fake. Just kind of pooches it, but golly, what a pooch kick. Oh, that was fun. It's going to be down at the Indiana too. Jesse says, forget the Ducks. I know what you really said, but we're PG on this channel, at least PG 13. Dude, that punter's losing his mind. Golly. Sorry, Coach. I'll shut my mouth when I'm talking to you. You hear that? You hear that, Gojo? Put your paw muffs on. Oh, love me some Gojo, man. Oh, you meant Broshmo. Oh, I get. Hey, it's not me. I can take the language. Just talking to the children out there who might be watching. We're a family friendly show here. All right, we got 1st and 10 here for Oklahoma at their own 25. Mateer dropping back. Really tries to force that into double coverage. Didn't love that. All right, 2nd and 10 here for Oklahoma. And we're going to get a handoff. Nope, Mateer keeps it. Picks up about 5. Going to set up a 3rd and 5. And now we're back here with Indiana. Well, it looks like we're going to get 3rd 5 off before the Indiana begins their drive. And again, forces it into double coverage, almost intercepted. Things not going well for Mateer. Oh, and even worse, he threw it behind his wide receiver. Again, remember, only 17 days after surgery for a broken bone in his throwing hand. 1st and 10 here for Indiana. Mendoza's going to come out in the shotgun with Hemby set up to his left. Fake the handoff. Quick RPO, and Elijah Surratt just can't come down with it. All right, here's 2nd and 10. Probably going to get another RPO look. Well, maybe just a read option look. Hemby will get a couple of yards, set up a 3rd and 8. All right, 3rd and 8. Here comes the pressure. He has to get it out quick. Ooh, that was close to a catch. Might have hit the ground, though. They're calling it incomplete. Ooh, Surratt almost got it. Bro, I forgot my student ID, so I couldn't get into the game. No! Kirito, no! Who put him to play after only 2 weeks to recovery? Oh, that's probably straight up Mateer being an absolute dog. Ooh, Oh, yeah, the ball did bounce off the turf. That was close, though. It was almost a really good catch by Surratt. Here comes a punt. Has to get it out quick. We are going to get a return from the Indiana 45, but he gets quickly wrapped up. But that's great field position. Man, Ducks are going to start at the 38. Great field position. Can they do something with it? So what, Curio? Are you gonna you're just gonna go home, grab your ID, and then hurry back to the game? And fake the handoff, getting a quick pass out to Takorian Moore, who picks up 2 or 3 yards. Ugh. Oregon playing better this start of the third quarter. Well, they're getting better field position. I'll say that. I live 20 minutes away. Student section will be filled by the time I get back. First come, first serve. I got you, Kirito. That sucks. I'm sorry, my bro. But it's probably better to see that you don't hit on your bet at home than at the game. All right, we got 2nd and 7. Severe storm warning. Oh no. Oh wow. And a run for loss there. It's gonna set up 3rd and 9. Yeah, no kidding. All right, empty backfield, and Moore's got to get it out there quick, and he just throws it downfield, really just throwing it away. So good stop by the Indiana defense. Golly. Jeez. Dante Moore got throttled on that. Ooh, going for it. I love the cojones on Dan Lannon. Oh, man. Is he Dan Lannon or is he Dan Campbell? Dropping back over the middle, finds his man. That's McClellan. First down. Well, Dante Moore limping a little bit. What sucks is I'm missing the biggest drone show ever performed at a football game. That's nuts. Oh, Moore going deep, but this one's out of bounds. All right, we got 2nd and 10 here for Oregon. And we're going to get a handoff here. Oh, nice hard run by Davidson. It's going to set up a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 6, it appears. Who on the field do you see the most NFL potential? Like on the field right now? Man, I love me D'Angelo Ponce, but like that size just hurts him, unfortunately. I don't know. I kind of like, was it Terrell Tucker? He gets after it, but he might be just more of a rotation role player. Oh, here comes the blitz again. Moore dumping it over the middle. And that was to his running back, Davidson, who's going to be short. Looks like they're going to go for the field goal. Oregon offense, you got to say Dante Moore. Outside of that, oh, dude, I love Poncho at center. He hasn't been perfect today, unfortunately, but I do love me Poncho. All right, Sappington did miss earlier in this game. Easy field goal, tied ball game, 13 all. So we'll go to a commercial break. I'm going to flip over to scoreboard. And I'm just going to go check on the fam real quick with the severe thunderstorm warning. Just want to look outside, see how it's looking, and just warn the family. Oh, Gojo, you're stretching out, man. We're sleeping. You see, severe thunderstorm warning? I don't know if it's for around here. It's real dark outside. Is it? I'll just be wary. Oh. But that's what I saw posted on my story, like on Hulu. And it looks like it's out that way anyway. I don't know where it's going. Hey, buddy. I just say keep an eye out on it. Doesn't look windy or anything, so. He's calling for you. You coming with me, Gojo? You were sleeping in there. Oh. Glad Air Force ain't pulling away, but wish UNLV could take a lead. Yeah, no kidding, Kirito. I hear that. Oh, actually, I should. Here, I'll be back. That's what it's showing. I don't know what part Tucson it is. Yeah. It looked like everything was kind of moving east. Hey, buddy, can you go to mommy? Matter of fact, can you close my door? Thanks, buddy. Close it. Nailed it. Oh. Hey, look at that. Notre Dame up 10 now. So we're going to get the kickoff here. Let's see. Uh-oh, flag out. Looks like we're going to get an easy first down for Indiana. Dude, Oklahoma's only had 5 yards in the second half. Woof. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 37. Here comes Mendoza. Yeah, Matera is still injured. Quick out there to Omar Cooper. So Mateer, he was supposed to be out for a month. We weren't maybe we expect him back for the Ole Miss game, but maybe even after that. But no, he is back after 17 days after surgery on a broken bone in his hand. UNLV got a 2nd and 3 on the goal line and had to settle for a field goal. That's nuts. All right, we're going to get a handoff here. That's Black. Ooh, fumbles it out of bounds. Ooh. Third and 3. Indiana 1 for 7 on 3rd down. Dude, Northwestern's up going in the 4th quarter. That's nuts. Maryland's back on top, by the way. All right, Mendoza's going to run for it, and he's got it. Easy 1st down. Texas has taken a 7-point lead. They're up 13-6. First and 10 from the Oregon 47. Gonna get a handoff here. Hemby. Ooh, tripped up down at about the Oregon 39. And Mendoza going to get this one out quick on an out route to Surratt. Gets him down to the 28, 1st and 10. Ooh, Deion Burks, big gain for Oklahoma. Hey, just corner missed on the tackle. Yeah, this Mendoza guy ain't half bad. I'll just say that. He's a very decisive passer. But so the system kind of allows him to be as such. Oh, end around to Cooper, who slips. It's going to be a 2nd and 14. Ooh. Tuioti, man, that's another guy for this Oregon defense. I don't know. I don't think he comes out this year. I think he's got extra eligibility, but he has been good. Haven't really heard of Mateo's number called much today. Mendoza getting it out to his running back. Hemby, who breaks the tackle, gets the first down at around the 10. What a pickup. Oh, who was that missed the tackle? 54. And here comes pressure. And we're going to get a pass interference. Elijah Surratt being held. It's going to put them at the Oregon like 2 or something. right. First and goal. Mendoza handoff. Hemby touchdown. Nice game from Hemby today. And just like that, they have taken the lead. And officially, they are up 20-13. Whoa. Don't look now. Indiana looking for the upset, baby. Let's go. All right, let's do a quick scoreboard. Indiana is, in fact, legit. I agree. All right, we're going to hit the refresh button. As I don't have a score from. Okay, it's the end of the third quarter. Texas is up 13-6 on Oklahoma. Georgia Tech's up 35-14 on Virginia Tech. Oh, another touchdown for Notre Dame as they pour it on. They're up 24-7. Colorado, they're up 21-17 on Iowa State, but Iowa State driving. Watch out. Penn State has regained the lead. They're up 20-16 on Northwestern. Maryland, they're up 31-24 on Nebraska. Wake Forest, they're running right through Oregon State, 32-0. Kansas State's up 21-7 on TCU. Woof. UNLV, oh man, they're up 29-28, but Air Force is at the 1, third and goal. Appalachian State, they're up 31-6 on Georgia State. ODU is getting mollywopped by Marshall right now, 41-10. Western Michigan's up 34, should be 35 after the point after. Yep, 35-0 on Ball State. Navy battling back. They were down 10 going into halftime. They are now down 3, 17-14, Temple up. Arkansas and Tennessee are still at halftime, 17 apiece. UAB, Florida Atlantic tied up at 0. Game just got underway. Oh, App State, touchdown. They extend the lead. Here, we'll stick around, see if Iowa State could get a score in before the Indiana-Oregon game comes back. 2 unbeaten teams is always up for a banger. Oh, 100%. If Indiana wins, we will see so much more room for extra activities. All right, we got a 4th and 1 for Iowa State here. They're at the Colorado 5. We're about to get the kickoff. Oh, I think Mateer just threw his 3rd interception. Man. Mateer's just not healthy, man. How'd this one go down? Man, Mateer threw it behind. Dang it, dude. All right, Iowa State got a 1st and goal after picking up the 4th and 1. We'll take this back over here. Back to the scoreboard. Ah! Hand off to Noah Winnington. Picks up about 5 yards, 6 yards, 2nd and 4. If Indiana wins, they should be number one. Better wins than Ohio State and better point differential against common opponents. I could see you making that. I could see making that case. Oh, let me let go, Jen. I don't know. I'd still be hesitant. Would I be hesitant? I don't know. Because I like Ohio State. Indiana won that game at home. Iowa State did it in Champaign. They beat Texas, which is seemingly looks like they're about to beat Oklahoma. Oh, actually, that Oklahoma defense has something to say about it. Golly, they're playing good. All right, they got Oregon getting her first down. They're at their own 38. I think I would I would want to keep Miami ahead of Indiana. I'd be okay with putting Indiana at 3 if they win this. Would I put them? I don't know if I move Miami or Ohio State. I don't know if I do that. And right off of Benson's hands, but there was pressure. Oh, I don't think that was pass interference. That was good coverage. Here comes 2nd and 10. And we're going to get a handoff here, and Indiana's defense all over it. It's going to be 3rd and 12? 3rd and 11? Golly, that'll end the third quarter, though. There is a world, I think, you could talk me into Indiana going above Ohio State. Because, I mean, you could go to Indiana's game against Iowa. That was close. That took essentially a game-winning drive. Ohio State, they haven't really been tested yet this year. Texas, but that was a season opener. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'm not going to disagree. I think there is a world you could talk me into it. You're crazy? How am I crazy? How am I crazy? Riddle me that, Batman. Ohio State really hasn't played a close game all season. Like, sure, maybe the Texas game, but they firmly like held the lead, and they were the reason Texas was even in that game. Oh, field goal, no good. Still a 1-score game for Oklahoma. Oh, he was short by multiple yards on that kick. I was like a 3 or 4 yards short on that kick for Texas. Yeah, I would have no problem putting Indiana in the top 3. No problem with that. I mean, going to Eugene, though, and performing like this is really a really nice victory. Oh, bro, give Indiana number 3. That's it. Let her play it. Well, that's what I'm saying. If they win this easily, top 3, Miami, Ohio State, Indiana, and not necessarily in that order. Because Miami has a bad case of when they pull out up front, then hey, I know they haven't won the game yet. We're just talking about what ifs. We're just talking about what ifs. Calm down. Everyone slow the roll. We can play make-believe for a second. Miami has a bad case of when they get out to a lead of taking the foot off the pedal. And once the offense does that, they have a hard time getting that momentum back, as we saw in the Florida State game. But it's not like Miami's had Notre Dame, I think, is a good win. That was at home. Florida State was a good win, and now they're just free falling right now, dude. Florida State's in their own personal hell. Beat Florida, and honestly, that was handedly. Game was looked closer than it actually was. I don't know. I think easily you would put those 3 teams in the. Oh my gosh, Gojo, you scared the heck out of me, bro. Here, get out of here. Golly, dude. Gojo's just got that bark, man. Ooh, I have too much money on this game to play what ifs. That's fair. All right. Oh, Dante Moore getting rushed. Pressure hits and a sack. They're punting this sucker away. What's the big reason for each team for keeping it close? What's the big wait? What the big good reason for each team keeping it close? I don't know what that. Kenji, can you rephrase that? Curtis Martin, Hall of Famer, by the way. Dogs are the best. I got 2, and I got 1 with a heavy bark like that. Yeah, Gojo, he's half husky, and he talks more husky than my full husky, Aquila. Ooh, almost blocked. We're going to get a fair catch at about the 13 or the 14-yard line. Because Gojo is like, but then when he thinks someone's at the door, someone is at the door. Sounds like a guard dog. Keela, she just barks and complains at me. Flip her water bowl. Like, the hell? Do your job, human. Do your job. You wanted me. Now take care of me. Freaking love Aquila. Super maternal whenever she was with us for all of our children. Bring the baby home. Super protective. Wants to be around. Close to the baby. Freaking love Aquila. Aquila doesn't get enough shine on this channel. All right, dump off to the running back, goes for a yard. Aquila doesn't get enough shine on this channel because she doesn't want the spotlight. If you look at some of my older videos, you'll occasionally get a glimpse of her in the background, but so you don't water your dogs enough? What do you mean I don't water my dog? When that dog bowl typically goes dry, I will put water in it. All right. Handoff here. Nope. Mendoza is going to keep it. He's going to be close to the first. He's going to set up like a 3rd and 2. Curtis says he's got a Bernese Mountain Dog Poodle Australian Shepherd mix. That's insane. They call him an Australian Mountain Doodle. That is nuts. Yeah, Keela's a full husky, like a Siberian-ish. And then Gojo's half husky, half Australian Shepherd. All right, we got 3rd and 2, excuse me. Fake the handoff. He's going deep. Oh, it's picked off. It's going the other way. And Finney in for a touchdown. Oh, no. Pick 6, and suddenly the game has changed. Brandon Finney Took it 35 yards the other way. Hot diggity dog. They're going crazy in Eugene. Yeah, Mendoza kind of lofted that up for a little bit. Probably threw it off his back foot because of the pressure. Yeah, threw it off the back foot. Too much under it. And the ball just hung on him. So what if Oregon wins? If they win, they need a win by 7 or more. Remember, Kirito, if they win, they need a win by 7 or more. Tied up, 20 apiece. Oh, man. Kenji, let's get back to your comment here. All right, so Kenji says, what are the good parts of each team in this game so far? Defense, no turnovers. Well, you could have said Indiana was no turnovers. I think both teams' defenses have been playing really, really well. Oregon, they haven't been turning over the ball, but they haven't been moving the ball exceptionally that well. Outside of the was it the opening drive, or maybe it was the second drive they had where they went down the field, got the tutty. They haven't really been able to keep drives alive and moving, but the defense has played really well for Oregon. Indiana's defense has been nonstop pressure. They've been putting Dante Moore in the ringer and getting hits on him. Mendoza draft stock plummeted. Yep, I saw Izzy. Texas is up. Texas is up 13-3. Oh no! Did they just, dude? Mateer's falling apart. By the way, Kirito, did I bet? Yeah, I bet -6.5. I bet that sucker down from 7.5. I ain't betting 7.5. Watch size Cincinnati. Am I crazy to say he looks and plays like the Colts version of Daniel Jones? I don't think that's crazy. All right, so never mind. Oklahoma's going to keep the football, but they have a 2nd and 30. What the hell? It's going to be 3rd and what, 20? Well, I bet this game just because FanDuel had the bonus on it. I didn't include it in a parlay or anything, Kirito. 3rd and 21 for Oklahoma. Woof. Northwestern's up 22-21. I'm loving it, dude. Bad week in Philly. Bad week to be a Philly fan. Oh, Mateer just throwing this one up for grabs on a 3rd and long, pressure in his face. Kenji, I don't know much about college football, but what's your early natty matchup? Mine is Oregon, Ohio State. Whew, I would put Ohio State in there. I just think they're kind of an unstoppable juggernaut right now. They don't have the same buzzsaw mentality as the offense from last season right now, but I do like them quite a bit. Alabama's been hot. I don't know if Miami, I don't know if I can trust. We might just be watching 2 good teams, Oregon and Indiana, that are maybe on the caliber of an Ohio State. Did Texas just return a punt for a touchdown? I think it was a punt return for 6 for Texas. Very disappointed with Sadiq's production. They're not throwing his way. I did see Maryland was up 31-24. It's been a rough day for me on some of these lines. All right, we got a handoff. Oh, Hemby slips. Picks up 2 though, 2nd and 8. 75-yard punt return for a touchdown. Texas goes up 20-6. Oof. I think it's time to turn on this Nebraska game real quick. All right, 2nd and 8. Mendoza dumps it to, is that the back Black? No, that's not Black. That's Amari Cooper. Amar Cooper, excuse me. Yeah, Mateer's playing. He should be healing, but no, he's playing today. And he hasn't looked great. Nebraska going for the field goal to put him down 4. Nebraska nails it. It's 31-24 or 31-27. Gets the pass out to Hemby for about a 3-yard gain. What channel are the Huskers on? They're on the Big Ten Network. Yeah, no, Mateer wanted to play this game, so he rushed back. His nickname's Humvee? That's great. I didn't know that was Hemby's nickname. All right, we're going to get another handoff here to Humvee. Picks up about 2. It's going to be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. Wade, you're nervous? Yeah, it's a tied ball game. Mendoza dropping back. He dumps it to the running back. Ooh, it's going to be close. I think he's short of that first. Oh, offsides on the defense. First down anyway. All right, first down. Bro, what's your rank on the 2 Oregon DTs? I need a DT in later rounds. I don't know if you're going to get either of these guys in later rounds. Washington, you're going to see in my top 10 defensive tackle video. Bear Alexander, even if you think he's got maybe some character red flags, he's probably at the very least 4th, maybe a 5th if you're really begging for it. Dude has the talent to be a day 2 player, though. Sco Ducks. All right, 2nd and 8 here for the Hoosiers. Oh, you're watching UNLV? Yeah, let me know. They give it to Black, who's going to be around the first down, maybe a 3rd and 1. Air Force is marching. Oh, we got a penalty. False start. So now 3rd and 6. Oh, from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6. Nasty work there. Dude, my gosh, these teams have been so evenly matched today. Third and 6 for Indiana at the Oregon 49. Dropping back. Ooh, nice little zip or out route by Elijah Surratt. Picks up the first. Nice. Oh, Kirito, I know how you feel about Bear Alexander. First and 10 here for Indiana. We're going to get a handoff to Hemby. Good patience. Able to get 4 yards. 8 minutes left in this ball game. Oh, big run by Maryland on a side note. Second and 6. And they're blowing it dead. Is it another false start? Oh, on the offense. Didn't realize you were a minute behind, Kirito. You might not be a minute behind. Maybe I just looked at your comment just now. Second and 11 here for the Hoosiers. Coming out of the shotgun. And quick out to Surratt, who breaks it. He's in the 20. Inside the 10. What a catch and run by Surratt. Dylan Thiemann saving the touchdown. Touchdown Air Force. Take the lead. Son of a gun, dude. All right, first and goal from the Oregon 8. And fake handoff. Oh, RPO. It was just behind Cooper. Had him. Just behind him. Dang, dude. Cooper eats contact so well. Second and goal. Once again from the 8. And here comes the blitz. Well protected. Mendoza looking around, throwing it to the back of the end zone to no one. Why am I getting edged by both Oregon and UNLV? It's that type of day, bud. Ananiah, the local Oregon fan. I say the neighborhood Oregon fan. We can't stop a nosebleed, man. All right, third and goal. And yeah, they're going to kill a timeout. They didn't break huddle until like 5 seconds left on the play clock. This would be a monumental win for Indiana. Heck yeah, it would be. This would be the signaling of welcome to being among the elite in college football. Last year was more like, hey, Indiana, we're going to be a good squad. We'll vie for the playoffs every now and then. This year, it's like, oh no, you are a championship caliber program. Watch out. Wade, you're Indiana born and raised? Nice. I was Florida born, not raised. Raised in Virginia. Lived in New Orleans. Now I've resided a majority of my life in the deserts of Arizona. Here comes 3rd and goal. Four wide, 2-2. Here comes pressure. It's a throw up to Elijah. Surratt, touchdown. Easy back shoulder throw to the pylon. He had so much space to work with. Oh, Kirito, I disagree. I love Tucson, dude. All right, we go. 27-20. Indiana now on top. Mendoza QB1. You could argue it. Virginia's rich with history. That's why I really liked Virginia. I hate weather, so there's only so much you could enjoy it. But I miss having a fall where the leaves actually, come down, change colors. Oh, Flagstaff's amazing, dude. Flagstaff, Prescott, probably the most beautiful parts of Arizona. I don't mind Tucson. I like it way better than Phoenix, dude. I hate concrete jungle. I hate those. You know what? It was a nice place was Mobile. I loved Mobile. Just the downtown area was so nice. I look forward to going back there in January. Oh, Dylan Raiola out here trying to make big plays, and he does. Golly. Scrambling around, then hitting opposite side. Tight end making a play after the catch, too. Oregon wins in OT. We'll see. Come to Kentucky, we don't have seasons. We just have weather. Screw that, dude. I hate weather. Gun to your head. You're the GM. You have to choose a QB to become the franchise as of today. Who is it? From this game or just in general? Are you talking about I have to choose a quarterback to become my franchise? Patrick Mahomes. You didn't say for what? Oh, bro, Air Force just missed a pick because guy stepped out of bounds and then he spiked the ball out of frustration and got unsportsmanlike conduct. That's rough. Pavio, all of college football doesn't have to be this draft class. Oh, it's not. It's not. All right. We're going to get a touchback here. Touchdown UNLV. Oh my gosh, Ray Ola just what happened here? They had to make the pass like yo, watch this. Look at him. He's falling over making this throw. And he made the throw, but I don't know what situation where he had to do that. The zero natty jokes have eaten at my soul. All right, Dante Moore coming out, rolling, has to get away from Tucker, but golly, pressure is just there. He's eating too many sacks, man. Really curious to know the answer now. Did you ask a question? All of college football doesn't have to be this draft class for what? Oh, what quarterback what I would want? I told you, Patrick Mahomes. But you said from college now. College. Oh man, let me think about this. I'm trying to think about what quarterbacks are going to be good for next year. It's 2nd and 13. Fake the handle. Oh, ball tipped. Intercepted. Bring out the kazoo. Ball tipped. Oh, who got their hand on it? No, was it a linebacker coming in on a blitz? Oh, wow. Dude, Penn State, if they lose to Northwestern, man, God, Penn State be down so bad. All right, flag. False start on Indiana, man. They can't do nothing against the shift. They're just reacting. All right. Handoff. Mendoza keeps it. Went from Lewis Moore almost being disqualified from football to getting the biggest the big interception, right? What was that, Gojo pounding at the door? 2020. Oh, Hemby they're looking to tick clock. Oh, hey, Gojo. Man. Like, what quarterback do I like in college football? Like, part of me, like, I think the homer picks, well, look at what Mendoza's doing. I like to swing upside, though. I'm stupid like that. I love me some good upside. I might say Lenora Sellers. You just couldn't start year one. All right, here comes extra pressure. Mendoza gets it out. Oh, and I think they're going to be a yard short by inches. And that's Nowakowski. Short again. Penn State lost. No kidding. No way. Oh no. Looks like NC State won't cover, by the way, so is what it is. Can't win them all. Kansas State's gonna win though. Wow, that's wild. It is a wild day of college football. Dude, I gotta see NC. I gotta see this. That's wild. Penn State cooked. Goodbye. You're out. No hope for this season. You're done. Put a fork in them. You're done. All you can do now is ruin the season for other teams because your season's over. Thoughts on Ty Simpson? You think he has a chance to be? I don't see Simpson as a first overall pick. I could see him as a first rounder. Does he sneak into the top 10? I'm not quite sure about just yet. Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Yeah, I didn't think it was a first down either. All right, hand off. Hemby, good 6-yard pickup. Yeah, well, I don't think Texas upsetting the Sooners is necessarily the right terminology. Nebraska just scored to take the lead against Maryland, by the way. Oh, many parlays have been cooked today, Corey. And this looked like, I liked a lot of the spreads today, too. They just happened to go the other way. How hard is it not to throw an interception? Well, Kirito, when you have defender in your face to bat your pass, kind of difficult. Yeah, no, I mean the Sooners went in with damaged goods when it came to Mateer. So, and Texas was honestly they were a favorite in this game, Mateer or not, they were a favorite. You want to talk about Ole Miss just not looking like a top 5 team today? Ugh. Who's Ole Miss looking ahead to? I need to know this. Oh, they got Georgia next week, so maybe that's it. All right, first down for Hemby. Underdog. Oregon's on the parlay ban list. I mean, yeah, sure. Oregon can't let Indiana score, but even if they do, if you could get a quick score some way, somehow, even if it's getting the field goal, onside kick. I mean, if you had all 3 timeouts, you feel a little bit better about it, but kind of tis what it is. All right, Hemby is going to be stopped behind the line for maybe a loss of 1, 2nd 11. That would be a great segment under Dog of the Week. It would be. But I don't think if I did a prediction show, it would do well in views. There's just other channels that do a better job. Because I am also just one man. I do it all by myself. So if only I had a team of maybe 2 or 3 people What would be possible? Canes go Flyer. Canes versus Flyers. I don't really follow hockey. I disagree. I think you're going to get a lot. I think Indiana's going to get a lot of credit. No, afterwards, not prediction. Oh, Brandon, you got to elaborate. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean afterwards, not prediction? And Nintendo Mike, you have a good one, brother. So we're going to wrap up here. We got 33 minutes left in the game. Baseball team, I'm a Florida Marlins fan. Well, excuse me, Miami Marlins fan. I'm getting back into baseball. I started getting back into it this past year. This summer I want to get like fully back into it. Like an award for the underdog, not a prediction. What, for like streams? Like do that on streams? Oh, like a short? Oh, I hate making YouTube shorts. Oh, 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 oh. And Hemby picking up about 3 yards. Going to set up a 3rd and 7 timeout. Man, what do I do, Broshmo? Like, is it the defense? What is it, bro? It's the offense. What do you mean? Is it the defense? The offense had what? One good drive this game? That was a touchdown drive? You want to blame the defense that had the pick 6? You want to blame the defense that had 7 of your 20 points? Yeah, there was a ton of sacks. It was a rough day for the offensive line. To be fair, I think Indiana blitzed a ton. A lot of extra pressure was just getting in there. Oh, throwing a pick on a must-score drive is a start. I mean, to be fair, I don't think that's on Dante Moore. Getting blitzed, got the ball away, and it got tipped. And when a ball gets tipped, anything can happen. All right, so they hand this off to Hemby and then just kind of let Oregon call a timeout, I suppose. Oh, they have no timeout, so you could run this. All right, Hemby's going to pick up about 5, 4th and 3. They're going to have to call a play before the 2-minute timeout, which yeah, I mean, kick the field goal and hopefully call it a day. In other news, Nebraska, Maryland having a hell of a game right now. I think it's coming down to a 4th and 1 right now with a potential miss on unnecessary roughness call, maybe? Well, no, I guess they're not calling unnecessary roughness on the quarterback. Holy crap, what a hit. What a catch. What are they reviewing here? Oh, man. So it's 4th and 4. That must have been just a massive gain. Malik Washington guns it. Oh, falls incomplete. That's game. Bounces off the receiver's hands. Dude, what a great game. What a great day of college football. What a great day of college football. All right, going for the field goal here. Make it a 2-score game. Dwindling Oregon's odds to close to 0. If they could get a block or a missed kick, suddenly there's life in the Ducks. Nope, it's made. So if you're the Ducks, I think if you're the Ducks, you want to get in field goal position as soon as possible. Kick the field goal, saving some time, and then you got to get the onside kick. Is it a long shot? Heck yeah, it is. It's kind of a big long shot, but it's about all you can do. It's about all you can do right now, unfortunately. Well, before we go, I might as well give one quick shout out to the draft guide.
We love the NFL draft, and now my draft guide is available for purchase. It comes with over 500 player backgrounds and close to 300 player evals. It updates throughout the whole draft cycle. So when I add a new eval or I change my rankings, you're going to be the first to know. It's going to have all the pro day and combine numbers along with analytics, and it's a Google spreadsheet for right now. So you have to include your email with the purchase, but we will be switching over to a website at the end of the year. And if you get it now, it's going to be cheaper now than it will be later. It's a great way to support the channel. And as always, much appreciated, much obliged.
All right, touchback. The 2-minute timeout will be a thing here. Hey! Joe the Jet, thank you for the super chat. Why are the Jets not at this game? Good question. Maybe they're going to be at LSU. Maybe they're at Death Valley for Lenore Sellers, Garrett Nussmeyer. Or maybe they don't plan on getting a quarterback. All right, Dante Moore dropping back. Oh, he just doesn't see the linebacker underneath. Interception. That's game. Oh, wow. That was top notch by the linebacker to step off of. I mean, he just read Dante Moore. Stepped off of Sadiq and then broke on the ball. What are they putting it in the water in Indiana? Ooh, much stuff. More stock just dropped. Let's not get out of hand. The one time I actually, you put big money on a parlay, bro, dude. Play responsibly and play within your means. You know the tagline of this show. Play responsibly and play within your means. USC needs to win. Yes, they do. You can say the same thing about Michigan, though. Could definitely say the same thing about Michigan. So huge. Indiana. Telling you all these quarterbacks are second round picks. I don't agree with that. They might not all work out, but a lot of that has to do with situation. Oh yeah, Oregon's definitely still in the natty discussion. One loss, bro. Dude, Ohio State, lost to Michigan to end the year in Columbus, and then went on an utter run where they just buzzsaw through every team. Ducks are overrated. They're not overrated. They're not overrated. They're a good squad. Oh, golly, I love the comment. I love the chat. I love the comment section. Hey, if y'all are in the chat, if you didn't know, we're here for the American Heart Association. I got a link in the description. It's also pinned in the chat if you would like to give to that. We're trying to help out with congenital disease when it comes to children. It's near and dear to my heart. It's my friends who are running this fundraiser. They recently were planning on having their first child, but child had heart issues. And after child passed away, they were like, hey, we want to do this. We want to help support other people around the nation with this. So, hey, man, if it's something you want to do, something you can do, and then check out the link in the description. It's also a link in the pinned comment. If you're on the X, I commented a link in the stream chat, or you could check out the pinned comment on my X. USC wins against ranked teams. We be gaining more respect only if Lincoln Riley, not a big dum-dum like the Illinois game. Illinois game was close. It was unfortunate. It was a close game. And we're going to get a couple of kneel downs, call this sucker a game. Man. Dang, dude, Dante Moore, that interception was on him. Who had the better offense on this day? It was certainly Indiana. They were able to move the football. Well, while we wait for this game to officially end, let's do a final Scud Bud. Kansas State, they're up 38-21 on TCU. Woof, woof, woof. Air Force, they're up 48-44. UNLV's driving, but they can no longer cover, so do I care? App State's up 41-20 on Georgia State. Navy's tied up with Temple. Temple, though, inside of 2 minutes in scoring position. Tennessee has opened up a 10-point lead on Arkansas. Florida Atlantic's up 28-0 on UAB. Got a few games just getting underway. Some of the games that just ended, like Texas beating Oklahoma 23-6. It was kind of a must win. Georgia Tech, they win 35-20 against Virginia Tech. Notre Dame, they cover. I thought maybe we'd see a little bit more offense from NC State. I mean, shoot, they score a touchdown, they cover. Would have been nice. Colorado beats Iowa State. Oh, Salter's back at quarterback for Colorado. Northwestern just delivering the final blow to that poor Penn State squad. Nebraska, they win. They go to 5-1 with a close game against Maryland. That's a good Maryland team. A couple of these others. I mean, these are games we've kind of already talked about. But one more kneel down, that'll be the game. No other games tonight. I'm just going to play Michigan and USC in the background while I watch offensive line tape, getting ready for my mid-season rankings. Sorry, Ananiah, just got some work to do. A lot of people were saying Hoosiers could not beat them, but Hoosiers Nation came in and kicked the Ducks' butt. Who's your daddy, Ducks? Who's your daddy? Typically Ohio State. This is the greatest Indiana game ever. Yes, it has. Yeah, I agree with that. Jackson Dart better than Cam Ward because he can run. So Mendoza won't be good because he can't run. Today's NFL, you have to run. Cam Ward can't run. Have you not watched any Cam Ward tape in your life? And the situations are pretty different when it comes to the Giants. And I'm not saying it's like perfect. Titans, Titans, he's in his own tough situation. But to say Cam Ward can't run, that is wild. That's wild. Easy mode. Been watching you for years. First time watching your college stream. Pretty good, bro. Hey, I try not to suck. Appreciate it. I probably should say thank you first. Oh man, Oregon. I mean, they get a last drive, but I mean, like, what are we doing here? Y'all didn't blow us out, so chill. Yeah, it was a close game. It was a close game. Oregon's offense just didn't really do nothing. Oregon being stupid. I mean, Oregon playing to the final whistle. I don't mind it. Oh, Dante Moore. What the heck? I think Moore's out of it. I think Moore's just like, I think Dante Moore's just like, I want to be anywhere but here right now. Was it surprising everyone went into the draft with their pick and there was no trade between 6 and 24? I mean, there's always surprising things in the draft. Texas trade back helped the Giants get Dart. Do they really need to get Dart, or would another team have snatched him? Well, I mean, you never know who's willing to trade up. If you like a guy, go get your guy. It's kind of the motto in the draft. Duckin says, it was a good play by the defender to block it, though. Dante Moore looked a little underwhelming. I get that. Augustine. And to be fair, man, the offensive line was overwhelmed by pressure in this game. Well, I mean, you're down 10, 2 seconds left. Because Dante Moore's just going to throw this to the end zone. Oh, Sadiq almost got a garbage time touchdown. Big win here for Indiana and Kurt Signetti. They have arrived. But thanks for hanging out with me today. Enjoy the rest of the day of college football. I'm going to get watching some offensive line tape for y'all so I can get these midseason rankings started. But until Cam Ward, slowest starting quarterback in the NFL, and Cam has way more help than Dart. How does Cam have way more help than Dart? Let me ask. Does Cam Ward have an Andrew Thomas on his team by chance? I'm unaware. Does he have an Andrew Thomas on his offensive line? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. I think at this point, yeah, I would probably say with Malik Neighbors being hurt, I think the playmakers are probably comparable. I would say they're comparable with Malik Neighbors hurt. I really do think that Giants have a better defense in tow. So, and I mean, dude, how often, Mac Jones was, a lot of people were like rookie of the year. And now he's a good starting backup in the league. So, dude, 3 starts in for Dart. Cam Ward's in a bad situation. Give these things time. Don't talk to me about your rookie analysis. Calvin Ridley? The ever so consistent Calvin Ridley? Okay. And really, okay, you're going to tell me right now Tony Pollard's better than Cam Scatterboo? Are we doing that now? Tony Pollard, reliable back. Cam Scatterboo. Ooh, I'm loving me Scatterboo. But really, Calvin Ridley, like, come on. Calvin Ridley, I think, was banged up to start the year. And that's why he was kind of not limited in terms of play, but limited in terms of production. But it is what it is, man. All right, y'all have a good one. I'll catch you later. Bye.